Yo, welcome to the Sweet 23 podcast. You told me kind of lying. Look, we here. How y'all doing today? I am your host with the most.
I was wondering if you was gonna say with the most.
I'm your host with the most. I don't even know what that means.
What does that mean? The most
Right.
what?
The host.
The most bitches.
Yeah.
That's this.
Oh, okay.
I
They go some different type of time
What is
today.
that? It is what it is. Big John, at Big John Horton on everything. I got my co-host with the most. You, nigga, you the
I put
co-host.
y'all on the flyer like that.
You the co-host.
Hey, I put y'all on the flyer.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know what the order is. I guess we gonna do it this way. All right, whatever. But and then
Ain't shit. Big Tay, not the little one. Y'all know what it is.
I'm the little one.
Well, kind of you is though.
Hi.
Actually,
How old did you turn? Happy birthday! I don't have a birthday button.
I just turned 41 on these whole ass niggas.
Oh,
shout out to 41.
Something like my Dirk Nowitzki year.
Shout out to 41.
I'm 41 as well.
Yeah, we all 41.
We all
That's crazy.
41. 41. That's what's up.
123 years of life experience in this room.
Nigga did mad.
we need addition attraction, all that other shit we need.
Thank you, Dawson.
What the hell are you talking about?
He said
Happy
happy
birthday. It's been crazy.
I feel like we locked and loaded with topics. Shout out to you.
Yeah. Shout out to me.
We got a drink for a couple for a few months.
Since we here talking about are we gonna talk about our weekend?
Yeah, let's do it.
You wanna talk about yours first?
Yeah, I can say you gonna take yours for last. You had a
Okay.
big weekend. What did I do this weekend? Nothing. I don't think I did. I ain't do too much in this weekend. I just been working, trying to, put some things together, put it in motion. So I ain't been doing too much in nothing, trying to figure it out. Tay, what about you?
Yesterday was the soft opening to the restaurant Jackson Soul Food, so that was entertaining.
Shout
I
out to
worked.
Jackson. That motherfucker look nice too. Somebody was like, I remember this is an old car wash.
Yeah, the video on the page.
Yeah.
So I worked 12 hours yesterday. This.
12 hours, crazy.
Yeah. I did a piece of everything, so that was entertaining. So we'll be open tomorrow. It was closed today. Be open tomorrow at noon to midnight.
Pew.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, get your shit.
Oh
Yeah.
No, so yeah, make sure y'all pull up and support.
Hey, John Boy Beach Party. Yes, Dawson.
Man, he loves going to beach parties with you. Though.
Yeah, Dawson. We're gonna get to the beach soon.
I can't wait for it to get cold, honestly.
Yeah, he stay
So
trying to go.
stop
to
bringing up the
He's
beach and
addicted.
shit.
He gonna talk about the pool. He got the Princeton Club membership. You know
I got the
what I'm saying?
Princeton Club membership. Let's go hoop.
I might need to come
24
up there.
hours.
Nigga,
Yeah.
I got some Jordans.
Yeah, let's go hoop.
Man, but into this topic.
No.
Wait, hold on.
Whoa,
Wait, what you say?
whoa.
How my weekend went?
Yeah.
I thought you'd never ask. All right, so look, Friday we went out to I probably should talk about Friday. Saturday,
Why not?
we went.
Now we want to know about.
We went and got some party favors and whatnot. Like went down
like
to
the freaky store.
No, we didn't go to we went to the dispensary.
That was south of the border.
Yeah, we went to the dispensary. The freaky store would have been cool too, but all right, we really don't need none of that shit. I got a whole drawer full of it. So we went to the dispensary.
I caught that.
We got
Got a whole drawer full of toys. Okay.
not toys,
What?
appliances.
Contraband.
Yeah. Add-ons. And so that was fun. We did that. Came back, and this beautiful lady had got us a room out in Chicago.
Shout out to that beautiful lady.
That beautiful lady that's posted all over my stories. got us a room out in Chicago. It was nice. It had like the mirrors, and it had the steam room, had a pool in the room. It wasn't a Cypress either.
I know what room you talking about.
You don't know what room it is. What room?
I just know I know.
What is it called?
Just know I know.
You don't know.
So you're gonna have everybody there, and it's gonna be nothing.
I got like that's. I got a list of them. So
Oh, you told
good.
everybody?
No, I got a list of rooms. That's the last time we go there. This is just one of the. It's marked it off the list. You can tell anybody now. Go
Oh,
have parties, whatever y'all want to do. But it was dope. It was a nice little experience. We was able to chill. We both don't ever get to like just go to sleep and be sleep. Got to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning every day, 4 o'clock in the morning. And so it was just nice to be able to just chill. And I had to get up, relax. We went and got up and watched Fantastic Four. I was high as giraffe's ass. And I'm knocking over the chairs and shit in the theater. Like she laughing at me. It just it was a good movie based off what I got from it. But I was high and a little drunk. And then we went to the Brewers game yesterday and had a ball. Brewers bust their ass.
Shout out to the Brewers.
dang! I can't never stay the whole time.
I stayed. That was my first time really enjoying a baseball game because sometimes it get boring.
Yeah,
But it was cracking like throughout the whole you did.
Did you do a 99?
Huh?
Did you do a 99?
That sounded like something freaky as
No,
hell.
it's not.
No, I didn't do a 99. What the fuck is a 99?
It's where you eat 9 hot dogs, drink 9 beers, and 9 innings.
No Glizzy was eaten by me.
They can't eat hot dogs no more. Get to the topic, man.
Let's get to the topic.
What's the topic?
I did have a brat though. I ain't gonna.
She over there texting.
shut up.
But shout out to that beautiful lady, Vanetta. You were amazing this whole weekend.
Drop one of the
Everybody's gonna go over there and go to his stories live. Y'all said best
Really
thing
made a
ever.
nigga feel loved out here. That's all. That's all a nigga want.
Yeah, he's smiling from ear to ear.
That's all a thug want is to feel love.
All right, so I mean the topic is on the what's the name? Can you love someone and still treat them like trash?
Is that what we said? Because
I
that
think it
definitely
is.
does.
That is what
we
we
said.
Yeah.
It that extreme.
Because when you
I mean,
love
I summed it up
someone,
by,
just
why
don't
you
treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so sad now that Donnell Jones answered this question years ago.
Hey, now I'm gonna get flagged.
Because I kind of sound like
Y'all sounded good. Y'all sounded good.
We was harmonizing.
They gonna be like copyright issues.
But no, yeah, like I don't know. We said it that bad. I guess it's that bad though. You know what I'm saying? Because we think about the things that people do. What can I do to treat you bad in a relationship and say that I love you at the same time?
I mean, people talk about toxic stuff all the time. Like they love toxic love.
John, I think you talked about that. Like you need a little toxicity in your love.
And why is that?
I don't. I really don't.
You was lying.
I think I've had it in relationships and I've enjoyed it for what it was, but I don't think that's just what I need to be doing all the time.
I think
those is that we sang like angels.
He's so
I think that I think it's simple. Hell no. I feel like and not to make this episode so short because I feel like it's so simple. No, I feel like we've been programmed to feel like love is not an action. And so we'll have a girl getting her ass beat and be like, I'm staying because he loved me though. He doing that because he loved me. Or a nigga doing the same thing. I don't know what's happening to him. He probably getting beat too. But we say somebody is doing the opposite of love, but we say we're staying because they love us. And they're doing that because they love us. And it's like, yo, that's bullshit. I'm not going upside the head of somebody I love.
That's true.
Because if I'm going upside your head, that means I'm trying to harm you. How is a nigga that's supposed to be loving you and protecting you causing you harm?
I don't never want to see my pretty baby with no black eye.
Yeah.
All right, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Like,
But so I think we talked about this too. Actually finding some empathy for the abuser. Like what have they gone through? Not that that person is getting abused, gotta figure it out.
But at the same time, it's fuck them too. Like
Absolutely.
and not that we can't understand like, oh, this person went through this and this. But a lot of people go through shit and they take a different path, right? Like a lot of people be like, oh, I experienced this, so I would never treat my kids like this, or I would never treat my woman like this. So at the same time, the responsibility of being a good person is still lays on you. And so fuck you if you out here doing weird shit. But we can still understand, like, oh yeah, this person has some trauma. All of it comes from something, right? Like, don't nobody just wake up like I'm finna slap the shit out you.
I mean, it's just unfortunate that like the only potential rehabilitation is probably sending a nigga away. You know what I'm saying? And we all know that really doesn't help anything because they ain't really got no programs in there to help you. You know what I'm saying? It's designed really to make you a better criminal and bring you back. Like,
hopefully, it's designed to keep you safe to keep the people that's outside the motherfucker safe. Like,
yeah, I guess. I mean,
we want you to be rehabilitated, but we also just need your ass off the street. We were just talking about this. We need your ass off the streets because you are a menace to society.
All right, get him up out of here for real. Pack that nigga up.
So now, even being like midsummer now, what as far as relationships and love and all that, because there's a billion conversations about that. How y'all think that's going amongst the men? Because that's what y'all can speak for.
As far as what, just
like, do you see more people saying like they want to be in relationship and love?
I think people do aspire to be in relationships, and I think people have always been talking about it. I don't think it's happening more. It may seem. It could probably seem more to somebody like me, for example, because I'd be talking about it right now. You know what I'm saying? So I think when you kind of manifest a certain energy, like it kind of comes to you a little more, you know, but I still think that people are always talking about being in love and wanting to be, you know what I'm saying, form a union and do things like that, you know?
I think, and also too with that, I think that everybody wants something good for them, right? Like everybody wants the best for them. If somebody was like, hey, do you want to be a billionaire? Fuck yeah, I want to be a billionaire. Do I know how to be a billionaire? I'll probably lose my fucking mind if somebody gave me $1 billion right now. And so that don't mean I know how to manage being a billionaire. I think everybody wants to be in a relationship. And it goes back to the topic of the love thing. Like, I don't think we know what love is. And so we go into relationships thinking that love is a feeling. And that's the problem, because our feelings change. I can feel a way. We don't control our feelings half the time, right? Like something can happen and you can start feeling a certain way and be like, yo, I'm just irritated, or I'm this and I'm that. And if we base love on just feelings, that's the problem with relationships now. We be like, oh, I fell out of love with that person. You never loved that person in the first place. You was just infatuated in that moment. And once that infatuation fades, now you feel like you don't love them no more. And so just the whole actions, everybody wants to be in a relationship, but don't nobody know what it entails. Like, ain't nobody really willing to sacrifice for that thing. For real.
We had a couple comments. Kanisha said, what does healthy love look like? That's something. The look like part is so deep these days. Like, because people aren't saying what it looks like to them. I think it's very important to ask people what that looks like for you. What does a healthy conversation sound like? What is you want
to go first?
I don't really think a healthy relationship looks like. I think it looks a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? Because you got different people who require different things, and so healthy love looks like two people being there and fulfilling the requirements of their partner to satisfy the relationship and to grow and build. You know what I'm saying? But to say holding hands or, you know what I'm saying, none of that shit really is real. You know what I'm saying? That's something that that makes people feel a way, you know what I'm saying? But it's not a necessity for healthy love. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a big thing with trying to understand just how we analyze things. Like, it's bigger than just what we want. You know, it's actually not bigger than what we want, because what we want is what healthy love is. You know what I'm saying? But like, just because we feel it doesn't mean that that's what everybody else feels. So that's all.
Yeah, I think healthy love looks like this. I think it's two willing participants who are mutually interested in each other, who are willing to sacrifice for one another.
I agree.
I think that's what healthy love looks like. I think now when you go into like the meat of that, it's like, all right, you were saying like, I don't think it's holding hands and stuff like that. Right. Well, it's whatever my partner requires of me.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what does my partner need?
Physical touch, the love language.
So I might not be a touchy person, but I know that's how my partner feels loves. And so I'm willing to sacrifice how I normally would operate because I love this person and I know they need this. Or I may not be a good communicator, but this person needs me to be more boisterous when we're having conversations or having disagreements. And so I have to become that because I'm willing to sacrifice for this person. That's where love lies in. Love, if you're not willing to sacrifice, you're not ready to love shit.
That's true.
That's why I actually thought your analogy with the $1 billion was a little off, because like I look at $1 billion and I equate that to like the ultimate relationship. Like, this shit easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because realistically, like with no money management skills, like you can manage $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? But like now, if you say 250,000, like, I'm gonna lose that. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta think $1 billion though. It's gonna be niggas on at your door. It's gonna be
reach my door. You ever see like the houses that be like on the foot of the island?
Like, electrocuted on the way.
No, you can't even find this motherfucker. Like, fuck getting to it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Courtney said, therapy is real. If folks use physical aggression to address their therapy traumas, things would be a lot better. Half the time, they don't even understand why they're mad.
No, that's true. Listen, I think anybody who has anger issues, they probably don't really understand.
Talking about what y'all lying about today.
If you have anger issues, I think that's something that needs to be analyzed for you to understand why you have that. You know what I'm saying? And if you aren't analyzing that, then you definitely don't know what's going on with you. And you need to go talk to the lady.
Anger,
you know what I'm
saying? A relationship, anger issues is the worst thing to have when getting in a relationship, because you're going to be tested at the highest degree in a relationship. And if you are quick to anger, you finna fuck up in that relationship. You gonna fail miserably. Like, understand just how testing a relationship can be. These are two people that come from two different backgrounds, trying to coexist with each other. Yeah, them anger issues that had you fucked up. You want me to grab you?
Because it's not even just angry, because then in that moment, a person even being offended by everything because they're being misunderstood and they can't articulate themselves properly. So they misunderstand everything. So that could break a place of like you feeling like safe and secure with them, because you can't even, talk and communicate.
That's part of sacrificing too. Like, even with communication, I find that in like with people who don't have anger issues, where if you say a certain thing, they taking it how they want to take it. And it's like, no, listen to me. I'm not attacking you. I'm saying this. I'm just showing you something that I'm seeing right now. But if you're not willing to sacrifice and just be like, okay, I'm listening. Let me just listen for a minute and not react. Let me be slow to react and just listen to what you're saying. Shit, we ain't gonna get nowhere, because now you want to argue. I didn't even think it was gonna be an argument.
But you know where that comes from, though? A lot of that comes from a place of I don't feel safe, and then you don't understand. I'm speaking from a place of love. So when people don't understand you, people can say, "Oh, I'm comfortable with this person." Ooh, you gonna know by the way they react to you, by the way they receive what you say.
So I have a question, right? Do people come into relationships not feeling safe? Or is that something that just happens? Because I feel like a lot of unsafeness come from like past situations.
I'll use mine. I'll be a little transparent. So with me and my ex, the first time I dated him, I definitely didn't feel safe or secure in that. I was really just kicking it, That's why I think you asked me something like that. And I was like, no, I never felt like that before. As far as I loved on properly. So now when I meet him, he a completely different man. He's a man. So much more mature, much more speaks better. I can understand. I'm receiving. You get what I'm saying? That came from life experiences too.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say, oh, this person's a bad person. That's the person I met, and that's where that person was in his life, and this is where he is now. And I was loving enough to understand that. So I think a lot of people, that's like giving grace. So she says, does grace have a time limit in a relationship?
No. It depends on what you're giving grace for, though. It depends on what you're giving grace for. If you give it, I mean, because it has to be real grace. Like, we'll say I'm giving grace, but we still holding on to it, or we haven't forgiven them for that thing. That's not really grace for real. Grace isn't you staying. And that's, I think a lot of people think I'm staying, so I'm giving you grace. No,
enabling.
If you staying and you still treating me like shit because of what I did, that's not grace at all.
Right.
And so if you're actually going
that part is serious though. You staying and I'm treating you like shit because I'm not addressing my shit either, because I need to be able to say, because that's wrong too. Because I did that before too, where I like, dang, you did some shit to me and I want to make you feel bad. So every time I got the chance, I was talking shit. I was purposely doing that shit. I had to take some accountability for doing that.
Yeah, we got to be honest with ourselves. If we're not willing to give grace, say, I'm not willing to give you grace. You had me fucked up. This is how I feel. And we got to continue to go through this and work through this thing. But if you can't let it go.
Yes.
That's what I would say. Like, Because if I can't give grace to a situation I'm in, I don't need to be in this situation because you're going to fuck up sometimes. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to piss me off sometimes. And if I got into the place where my grace have ran out with you, I got to run out too. I got to be like, yo, this doesn't serve either of us any good. So
I definitely think though, just even not even just relationships, I think even in friendships or even in family, I think people expect people to just be the perfect person for them all the time, every day. That's unrealistic. Like I even tell my friends, you're not gonna like me every day. I might not say something you like. That don't mean you get to go bashing me or
Right.
Just we didn't agree. You know what I mean? We ain't feeling each other today, and that's okay.
Yep.
Right.
But you should follow that in relationships as well.
That's where that genuine love come in though, because if I love you, ain't shit you can do that's gonna make me stop loving you.
Yeah.
It's gonna make me not want to be around you for a little bit. Like, bro, go home. I'm going to the crib or I'm getting off the phone.
Yeah.
But I still love you. I'm still gonna rock with you. I'm not gonna talk bad about you when I go off the phone. I'm not gonna do anything to disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna show you love. And I think that's the action of love. And I think sometimes, our actions just be showing we really don't know how to love people for real. Like we be so done with people so fast when we get offended. So fast.
Yeah, I think that speaks more to your person, to you, than that person.
I mean,
No,
for
sure.
The only offense I take is I like someone can't really offend me, but if you're trying to offend me, then that's another thing. But like the biggest thing I take offense to is just not willing to do the work. You know what I'm saying? In whatever capacity. Like if I'm addressing something to you and you we ain't trying to do nothing to work on it like that, I take that offensive. Like you don't care about me like I care about you, because if I, you know what I'm saying, if I got something I need to work on, like I'm gonna work on it. And that's what I don't tend to get. I'm not gonna even lie, like in most relationships that I've been in, our least talks was about like improvement and like, you know what I'm saying, like things like that, you know what I'm saying. It was like, and it wasn't because of me, it wasn't for a lack of me bringing it up. It was just one of those things where it's like people really don't want to do the work that they claim they want to do. You know what I'm saying? And it just it's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying?
I think Courtney, that speaks to you. You see it?
Let me see which one. Oh yeah, Love is Work. Let me see.
You see it?
No, you're gonna have to read that one.
Okay. She said, love is work. Nothing comes for free. Many people want the image, but aren't willing to do the work. Love is different depending on who's in it. What do they require from one another? Also, you don't control your feelings, but you control your actions and reactions.
Oh, my mama.
And I think with what Trina said too, she said that's why working on self is important. Relationships are a reflection of what you are and what you've yet to become and what you've yet to heal.
Erica says can I respond to that?
Where is it? Oh, is it all the way? Oh, it's down.
She said, I'm so over this grace air. That one.
Trina said something before. What did you read?
I'm sorry. Go
ahead. Trina said something before that. She just said some people are shitty though. Even if that's where you met them at. Yeah.
So look, okay. Yeah. I mean, but we stay with shitty people, and then that's to our detriment. Like they're not to blame. We'll stay with a shitty person and be like, oh, when we finally done, this person wasted my time. You wasted your own damn time because you knew they were shitty and you stayed thinking something was going to change.
Stay with people because it's familiar and they don't want them to. I think a lot of that's still a disservice to yourself. No, it absolutely is. But they don't want to see them with other people too. You know what I mean? Because ain't nothing like seeing somebody with somebody else and they really like matured and they grown up.
Like I'm not gonna even lie, I've definitely been a victim of like breaking a relationship, but like keeping a piece of it. You know what I'm saying? Like with me, you know what I'm saying, that I could use to my benefit and like not maliciously. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just something that people tend to do. Like, and so I can understand the familiarity of people, but like to just still be in a relationship with somebody who like kind of shows you that's not what they into. And I think even still keeping the relationship around, because I've done it like as I was younger. As I gotten older, I typically like if we end a relationship, like I don't mess with people like continuously. You know what I'm saying? Like I got shit for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather just go over here where it's not. I don't got to keep that energy of like, is something going like, are we gonna get back together? Or, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to confuse nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I typically these days I'm not after a relationship. Like, nah, we don't need to be doing that like that.
Take that. There you go.
You want me to read it?
I thought that's what you was trying to answer to.
I can't find it.
Yeah,
it's on the screen.
You can't see it on the
can't see
screen.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the words be coming.
Words
out
be
the
coming
ear.
up.
Okay, she says, why stay and be miserable? Stay and be happy. If you stand and you don't have to extend grace. And she said, I'm so over the grace era. I know we all get it, but people want grace to override accountability.
So I think, well, for one, grace without accountability isn't grace at all.
Yeah,
That's not grace.
because that's still, like you said, you're still in a shitty situation. Like
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
still treating you bad if they ain't. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't take account for what they did.
If you love somebody, you're going to hold them accountable, not just to win an argument, not just to be like, I was right, not to get your lick back by making them feel shitty, but you're going to hold them accountable because you want them to be different,
Right.
and you want them to change. And grace, there's no such thing as grace if there is no accountability there. I can't give you grace for something that you're not willing to change.
Yeah. Grace with improvement is everything.
And so when somebody is just looking for grace and avoiding accountability, that's a red flag right there. It's like, okay, boom. Well, that's a no for me already. I have to leave this situation because we can't grow in any capacity if you can't be held accountable. I want you to be able to hold me accountable. And so if I can't hold you accountable, then there's no growth in this relationship.
That's why I said with that start, like you really y'all working against each other because you can't hear nothing from that person. And why? You gotta ask yourself why.
Yeah.
Why is every time my man say something to me, I'm offended? You know what I mean? Instead of taking it as some constructive criticism or whatnot.
Yeah.
Or vice versa.
I used to try to like really butter it up. Like I used to try to put the accountability in a nice little cake and make it like taste good. Like, and it didn't matter how I said it, it would still be taken like negatively. Like I try to wait till we in a good space. I'm like, oh yeah, but I feel like you be kind of narcissistic sometimes when you be like this. World be over. You go crazy. Not right now. Not this situation. I'm talking about the old situation. But yeah, and so somebody that's not willing to take accountability, no matter how you present it, they're not going to be able to take it. Because it's a trigger for them. Like showing them their flaws is a trigger for them.
Yeah, so Trina Adams, she says, I think some people want to be the perfect person because they haven't sat in the silence of who they are, who they really are. That's when egos clash.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
I can definitely see that.
Jose Cinco says, people like the idea of a relationship, not the job.
No, that's fact. That's because it's work for real. That's my nigga Joey. Shout out Joey. Yeah.
And that's why they'll stay in it too, because then it's like, if I leave it, everybody else is gonna think my relationship failed, or the facade that I was given with social media that everything was good.
I know people that have said that.
That is messed up when you post every little thing and then you go bad.
And that's another reason why what love looks like don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because people show you shit that look like love all the time, and motherfucker getting their ass whooped and cheating.
But I wish people understood you can get the best version of a person if you really reciprocated their energy. Like if they giving you the right energy, you can really get the best version.
No,
I
mean you can.
I think a person has to be ready. You can't force a person to be ready to be in a relationship or ready to love.
Well, I'm not saying ready. I'm saying like when you start dating and you both kind of things are happening. They're happening quickly. Like I ain't gonna say quickly. Just happening the way it's organic, and y'all feeling each other, and there's no outside noise, and everything is just graduating, and you just really respect each other, and you showing each other you want to be around like that. You want to keep, you want to continue to grow together.
Yeah.
I think that's a huge issue. Like how you just was loud about your girl. That if she sees this, that's gonna do something for her, whether you know it or not. You know what I mean? I'm sure you know that.
She ain't gonna see it, but
if she did, you will understand. Women, we appreciate things like that.
Yeah, and I don't only just do it for her. I do it because I want everybody else to hear me talk about her like that. Because another thing with the internet is that we'll look at things like, let's say if she posts a meme that is talking about niggas ain't shit, we lay in the bed together watching movies. Cool.
Right. Like it could have just been funny and she wasn't to post it. Like,
niggas gonna slide in their DMs ASAP like, hey, you good? Everything all right? Like, bro, I'm right here. Get the fuck on. It was just a good meme. Like
just a good
meme. Can't let that hoe breathe. Let that breathe.
And
Damn.
and that's probably why like people be fronting for social. I'll never front for social media. Like it's like if shit going bad, it's going bad. And just like I don't tell everybody like what's going on, like we doing good. I don't tell everybody what's going. Like that's for my circle to know.
Yeah.
People that really care about me. Social media hates me. Social
They don't
media
like
hates
me
you.
like that either.
They hates it hates
Yeah,
everybody. You got to
yeah,
understand.
It's the taste.
It's not. But the thing is, I want people to
shit on my ass the other day.
anybody that hears me right now, I want you to know social media hates your guts. They want you to fail. If
That's so sad.
if they
though.
see you being happy, but this is what it does for them because they're miserable and their lives are
Absolutely.
going trash. And so what
Absolutely.
it does is it makes them feel a little better about their situation when they see somebody else failing.
But how? I don't know. I ain't gonna never be able to understand that because it speaks to you.
It's
Miserable things speaks
it's
to
the
who
same
you are.
it's the same dopamine that you get from getting likes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's unfortunate that people thrive off bad energy, but shit, look at the shit people watch on TV. People thrive off bad energy. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you can post your business and that motherfucker get 3 likes, but if you slap a bitch at that motherfucker, like you're gonna go viral. Like, and that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, and then you know what? I had to learn too. Years ago, you get the focusing on the people that's really, you know, about you.
And that's why
really
that's
supportive.
exactly why real love.
Stuff.
That's exactly why real love is organic, and that's why like it takes a while to get an organic following on something positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. It's just people just love the easy way. You know what I'm saying? And the easy way is messy.
Yeah.
And you also have to not care about the fucking internet. Like you got to not care to what the internet feels about you.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I go home to my kids, my lady, like we good. Like I'm not going home to y'all. And I think that's the problem when Buddy said on there, what's his name? Jose, stop doing stuff for the internet. When you're doing everything for the internet and you're trying your hard to convince the internet that you're happy, not knowing that the internet don't want you happy. But you're just trying to show, look,
give us some more so we can mess it up.
We got this. That's what they gonna do.
Like literally, motherfuckers is waiting for you to post something to find. Like who is that in the background?
Yeah.
You know, just anything. Like
he knew she was fake. This and it's like, but you trying so hard to please these people, and you're not. Just be happy away from that shit. And keep your relationship off that shit too. But
off the internet.
No, I don't think so.
Not to the point where you're hiding a person, but the internet shouldn't have access to your relationship. And what I mean by that is not everybody's voice matter. I don't need your opinion on shit.
Right.
No, I don't need your take on shit.
I think when you start trying to, because if you post it, it's now public.
It is. That's why I don't ask questions.
When you start trying to be upset when somebody got an opinion, oh, you bought that, then I guess you move it to a different territory.
Yeah.
I don't have to prove to you, my nigga, the greatest. I said he the greatest, and that's that. That's when now you gotta, was she talking to me? Was she being shady over here? Was she? You ain't gotta worry about that.
That's why I stay out of people's relationship shit, because it's like, yeah, she talking shit about him, but they gonna be good tomorrow.
Yeah.
She love that nigga. They gonna be straight.
Plenty of that.
But it'd be a whole bunch of comments and niggas talking, yeah, that nigga ain't shit, this. They gonna be hugged up tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't think I would. And that ain't even me I don't think it's fake to keep your arguments off of there. You know what I mean? Just because you highlighting some fun stuff or whatnot.
Yeah.
And you not, y'all don't say when y'all argue. That's not
It's
a
not your
requirement.
business,
Right.
bitch.
We had
I'm just because
we had a disagreement, you know. Like,
here's the thing: like, if I can't go to my people, my circle, when I'm having a disagreement or argument or something like that, or shit is going bad, and I have to go to the internet, that's a huge problem. Because why am I going to the internet to fix an issue in my relationship? First of all, in your relationship and the people on the internet, you got niggas that want your girl. You got females that want you. You got people who just want to see y'all fail. You got exes probably lingering around. What type of sound advice do I think I'm going to get from these motherfuckers who don't care nothing about me in real life, about my relationship and about my situation?
I think though it also speaks to like what type of relationships do you have in real life if you gotta go to the internet, you know what I'm saying? Because if you feel like that's your outlet for you to figure out this problem, like down. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
don't
think a lot of people have gotten to the place where it's like I don't even trust my people, so I can share on the internet. You know what I mean? Like
Goofy.
no,
I get it.
I don't think it's cool to do, but a lot of
Like-
people have found a safe place in their
but like
Facebook friends.
I ain't gonna lie, I can understand why celebrities probably use social media as an outlet. When you think about like a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, people who are famous, for example, they'll say like I be having people around me who I don't know if they're really around me genuinely or because of who I am, things like that. So like, yeah, your fan base love you, you know what I'm saying? So you can find something, but I think that's a more genuine organic fan base as well, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
versus someone who's doing things for the internet, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know that a lot of those people do start just doing things for the internet, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you do become famous off of it. But I think that it's just a difference between someone just doing shit and a celebrity, you know what I'm saying, for example, you know, but that's not to say that it's not possible to find your village
Yeah.
online, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been in villages online, you know what I'm saying? I've been in private groups where people talk about things that, you know what I'm saying, that their likenesses and things like that. So it's definitely possible, you know what I'm saying?
Nasty bitch.
Out loud in general.
What was that?
You heard
I
it.
know what she said. I know why she said it.
Anyways, Kanisha said
It's a nasty bitch.
he said he found his group. You want to know about one group he found? But anyways, Kanisha said, is the delivery important when relaying a discomfort, a dislike, or tone being used? So she's talking about tone and delivery.
You said who said that?
Kanisha.
Um,
How do y'all feel about that when a woman asks y'all a question about something?
Wait, say it again once.
When she talks to you about something and she comes and she might be a little, she has a passionate voice. And she's
First of all, lower your motherfucking tone when you speak. I'm just playing. That goes to like if this is your partner.
Mhm.
Okay, so it depends on the situation, right? Because if I love this person for real, I'll be able to kind of decipher. Okay, I see why she's kind of inflated in her in the way she's speaking right now.
Mhm.
I'm gonna talk to her calmly to kind of bring that down or try to bring that down. And so I don't know. I think that tone matters, but for a nigga that's trying to lead the conversation and make sure it goes in a positive way, you gonna try to fix that and finesse that anyway. Is finesse the right word? It is still finessing.
yeah.
Because I might not want to talk calmly. I might want to be like, oh, shut the fuck up. But I can't do that because I'm not. The thing is, I'm not going to get the response I want by doing that, right?
Right.
And the goal is to get the response I want.
That's the piece.
Yeah.
It's their delivery. What do you want to? What do you want to receive from that? What are you getting from
Right.
that?
Yeah. But
right.
the
What am I trying to achieve here? Am I
Yeah,
trying to
what am I
make you fear me? You know what
Exactly.
I mean? Like, yeah.
Exactly.
but sometimes women ain't gonna care about that. They emotional and they gonna go in. And so as men,
No, I'm saying right here.
Look, that happens both ways. You probably don't, you know what I'm saying? But it
well,
happens both ways.
I know I'm not gonna get the response I want. And that's what I've learned though. I had to
feel
learn
like,
that.
But I feel like it's more from what I see, ladies. So I'm
Mhm.
not saying all of us, but I feel like women are more emotional when we speak, and it may come off wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And it's being able to be mature enough to say, "Hey, you know what? I was a bit aggressive when I tried to convey that message, and I get why you didn't receive it." You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I mean, again, that's growth.
I think that, and something I love about myself is that I don't let how someone talks to me get in the way of what they're saying.
Yeah.
For the most part, you know what I'm saying. Unless you're saying something to me in a vile way, then I'm gonna have to take it for what it is. You know what I'm saying. But like, if you're trying to express yourself, but it's just coming off as like it's aggressive, like I'm cool with that. Like I can understand what you're saying. I just think though a lot of times in those situations, the reason that it happens is that there still may be a disconnect in the understanding of what the situation is. You know what I'm saying? Because why are you talking to me like that? You know what I'm saying? Like what has happened to where you're talking to me like that? You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, if it's because of something that I've done and I'm talking to you rationally, I can maybe understand. Now, if it's just a disagreement between us and you feel like you're trying to win the argument, that I'm not going to like the same as if it was something that I did. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's you can come up with a lot of scenarios for it.
I think we got to get out of trying to win arguments in relationships in the first place.
Mhm.
No, that's fact.
That's the most pointless thing in the world.
Yeah.
What do you win? Like winning an argument, like, and even when I talk to my partner, it's like I'm not trying to be right. I don't care who.
You should say my woman. My partner sound great.
I'm sorry, my woman, because she my partner. That's
No, I know, I
we
get you, but
locked
you know,
in.
you know they be saying partner to other people. Be saying partner.
Oh, the other community. I apologize. My woman.
And somebody might be tapping in.
Yeah,
just
my
right
woman.
now.
My
Like,
woman.
We got a partner.
Like with my woman, like
bitch.
when we have a disagreement or when we having a conversation, I make it clear, like, I don't care who's right in the situation.
Mhm.
How are we gonna fix this as a team?
How long do you think it took you to get there?
I'm 41. So it took quite a bit. No. I probably got there a good like 5 years ago. It was towards the end of my marriage.
Oh, okay. Mine was like last year. End of
Okay.
last year. I just got there.
Yeah, and so it's like, but I just realized that I've won arguments,
Mhm.
I've lost arguments, and I never got a reward for none of them. Like there was no, I'm getting some, oh, you was right, Coochie. I'm not getting no, like it was, she's still gonna walk away pissed, or I'm gonna walk away pissed, even if I put out this whole thing to show that I was right. So it doesn't mean anything. Okay, so how do we come as a group to figure out how we fix this issue as a team?
Right.
Like, right? Like, because the winning an argument, I'm not fighting you for one. We're trying to figure out how do we come up with a solution? How do we move forward? How do we handle these type of situations in the future? But it'd be too many times, like somebody said on here, like people go on there to get people to take their side. They go on the internet to display their grievances so somebody can pick their side. That's the weakest shit in the world to me. Like
he says people laugh when you posted the GoFundMe. Joey said that.
What GoFundMe?
Maybe he's just saying people laugh.
Oh, maybe people in general. I don't know. I didn't put.
I don't have a GoFundMe out there, y'all.
Said,
but
it's only about relationships. I was speaking generally.
Yeah, I just think that's just weird.
Because Trina Adams says people say exactly what they feel when they're mad. People want an audience. That's it.
But the audience is like to your detriment, like, right? Because you do all that, and now you got to look silly when you posting pictures of me.
Mm-hmm. That's what Creature just said. Yeah. I feel like that speaks about the person who's doing the posting.
Yeah. I'd rather not.
Everybody, we didn't say hi.
And the thing is, too, I watch how I speak to my circle about my woman, especially if it's not a situation where I'm finna leave. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not finna say anything that's gonna cause them to look at her differently.
No, that's facts. I don't need y'all hating my partner for the rest of my life because we got into an argument one time. My tire, like she paid for it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because you gonna forgive, but your people gonna be like, that crazy bitch.
You know the bitch crazy. You remember what she did? Like, no, I don't. I'm not trying to remember.
Joey said some people feel like the chaos is needed to solve the problem. He said, cancel that emotional shit. We adults, let's chat.
Yeah,
I love hearing people say, like, hey, let's talk about that. All that walking away and all that, let's kill that.
Now, what I'm learning, because let's talk.
Yeah,
we got to deal with this.
Yeah. Two let's talk people never meet. It always be a let's talk and a go.
Because I gotta walk away.
I don't want
like that.
I gotta walk away. But what I've learned that she's walking away because she needs to walk away. Like every time that I was like pressing the issue when she was trying to walk away and get some air, it went bad.
How many times has she come back with the resolve though?
When I've allowed her to do that, she comes back and she understands, she can hear me better.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I got somebody. We still got some shit we need to talk about. She never came. Every time I'm just like, no. I was like, you know what? I have to do this right now.
So, but for me, like walking away,
that could cause you to have trauma. Like next time somebody walks away, you like,
no, she can't cause me no.
That's my issue.
No trauma. She can't cause me no trauma, but it can though.
No,
like,
not you.
No,
yeah.
So my last relationship caused me trauma with that because
away?
anything, she gone, and we done broke up now. And it's like, damn, what the fuck just happened? We was gonna have a nice little day with the kids, watch movies and shit. And I'm looking at the GPS and she driving back to Minnesota and shit. Like, what the fuck going on? And so to walk away for me was like, nah, we got to fix this issue before, because now we fixing it over the phone.
Yeah.
And I don't got that much control because you can hang up on me.
Right.
Like I can't, like it's that. And so it kind of traumatized me to the point where now in the relationship, now she want to walk off. I'm like, nah, we got to fix this right here. Stay here. Let's fix it.
I mean, because it's right right along the lines of accountability. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't sit and have a conversation about what we having an issue with, like, are you the problem? Is why you don't want to talk about it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what is your
you
reason
lack
for not wanting?
accountability?
Yeah, like, why do you not want to have a talk? Like, what's your reason for not wanting to talk? And it's like, yeah, like when I think about the situation I was just talking about, like, she be the problem and shit. You know what I'm saying? And she don't want to correct herself. So you know what I got to do? You know,
But I feel like I was the problem though when it came to like trying to press the issue to talk. Because if you need time and you're not hearing me talking to you right now does us no good.
Yeah.
Because you're emotional,
Yeah.
you high, not
Right.
but you high. And so me trying to press the issue, like, no, we need to talk. For the Walkers, it might be a good idea to let them, okay, go cool off for a second.
Wait, so she's Kanisha was asking that. She said, is it okay to take a break? In my opinion, I think if I need a break, I need to be able to express that though, and not just walk away. I need you to know, hey, let me just take a minute, and I'm gonna come back, and let me just, this a lot.
I'm telling you, she said all that. She still ain't never come back to them conversations.
Maybe she was wrong.
She was. No, she was.
That's why she got up out of there. This thing ain't finna get
but
me.
That was a win for you because who want to deal with somebody like that?
You didn't listen. You'd be surprised what people deal with.
For some coochie, that would say the last part.
Jesus Christ.
Why I gotta be about shit?
Because what?
She still was a nice girl.
She was a nice girl.
Yeah.
Not too nice if she can running away from responsibility. Can't be accountable. Jesus Christ.
Not too nice.
No, but yeah, learning that, yeah, let them walk away. And if they don't come back, then they just don't come back. They wasn't meant for you. But trying to force that issue to talk when they're not ready to talk is not a good idea. Now, what I would prefer, right? If we can take a break from a conversation, an argument, and still be good during this break, this is what I don't like. I don't like, okay, we taking a break. Now we got to be mad at each other throughout this whole time while we breaking.
Yeah, I don't want to do it.
Like, I want, okay, we not getting no resolve. Let's lay down and go watch this movie for a minute and chill. Let's cuddle up and do this. Let's do this. If the relationship can go back to just, okay, we cool, we're going to get back to this, that's cool for me. It's the, now you looking at me crazy this whole time while we waiting.
Right.
I mean, we're gonna sit up and be mad though.
But look, though, it also depends on the scenario. Now, there's some shit that, like, motherfucker not gonna just lay up and cuddle up with you after. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no fact.
So it depends on what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely, if it's something that's not, you know what I'm saying, we're just having a difference of opinion on something. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna take some conversation for a while. No, we don't gotta act like we hate each other or we dislike each other or we're mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not mad. Like, come get over here. Like, rub my head. You know what I'm saying? You know what time it is.
And that's what I'm talking about, like disagreements like that. Like, nah, if the nigga done bust you in your shit and be like, all right, come lay down there. Oh, like, that's what Ike did.
You hold your ice pack.
That's a difference.
Let me hold your ice pack.
That's a difference. Mind you, while we speak on that nigga don't love you if he bust you in your shit either, because he's treating you like trash. But yeah, I think that in like little shit, like disagreements, and it don't even got to seem like something little, but something that ain't detrimental to the relationship, let's take a break and let's just chill.
Yeah, that's what Krisha said. You might end up saying some things you don't mean.
Facts.
And then you be half-ass hearing too.
Mm-hmm. Facts. And one of my issues is I hate when I'm articulating something very well and you still don't understand what I'm saying. I hate that.
Or choosing not to.
Or choosing not to. Like, I'm saying, like, if I'm like breaking this thing down and I'm being very logical, like, nah, babe, it's this, and this, and you still missing the point, oh, it frustrates me so much. And yeah, maybe we should have took a break.
Did you just have a moment? He remembered the argument.
Yeah.
Listen, I would like, I be wanting to say words and shit, but I don't want to go there. But like,
what?
Listen, the most accountable motherfuckers I know, the most accountable motherfuckers I know usually are fellas. Like, women don't be. I do not be accountable.
You know what's, you
absolutely are. I don't disagree with that.
But
two things can be true.
You know why women learn accountability later than men though?
Why is it?
Is because it starts off with niggas doing shit. Like, women come in ready for a relationship, and we're not gonna ding that.
Okay.
But women come in, and then they always have some fuck shit happen to them in a relationship where it's like it cause them to
Mm.
And so women are so used to holding niggas accountable that when it turns around, it's a little difficult. I've noticed that, like every woman that I was like, hey, you kind of like this, it was tough for them. They learned to start taking accountability, but just coming off, y'all don't get that right away.
Nah, I don't get it right away, but like I said, some things you feel like are just justified when things happen.
That's the problem.
It is a problem.
I think we're giving too much grace to acting like men start all this shit.
I think no. Majority of shit.
You might start a lot of shit.
No. Let's be. We're not talking about the 2020 babies. We talking about. Come on now, John.
What?
You. Okay, so I've dealt with a lot of women.
You've done a lot of things while you were in relationships, correct?
Yes.
Oh,
You've also done a lot of things with people who were in relationships, correct?
You too.
Yes.
All right, then.
Wait,
so we're not going to try to act like this is this one person.
No. I'm not saying because the women not shit either. But what I'm saying is they always got some shit to talk about what that nigga doing. That's why I was able to get in the first place. Because the nigga did this, the nigga doing this, the nigga doing this, the husband doing this, the husband doing this, the husband taking the money and go spending on the bitch, all type of shit. Like, and so it's like women aren't just being treated well and being like, all right, I'm finna go fuck off on this nigga. Not in most cases. Niggas can be treated well and still fuck off.
Can be treated well and fuck off, but I hear you.
I'm saying, but in most cases, if a woman is treated well, she's not gonna fuck off. In most cases.
True.
You don't agree?
Listen, I agree that in most cases, if a woman is treated well, she won't cheat. But that don't mean that like shit gonna be good. You know what I'm saying?
Like, for right now, I think it's crazy outside as far as the cheating part. That shit is a sport.
It's no holds barred now.
That shit is a sport for a lot of people, and they don't even see the reason for being a good person or a good mate. They don't even understand. There's no benefit to that.
And like I've been there. Yeah.
And people feel like they don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's what the problem is there. Because you looking like, man, they be cheating.
Yeah, sex was very sporty in my younger days. I ain't gonna lie, I hate it. I really wish that I would have like found me a solid relationship earlier. As an older man now trying to find a relationship, it's like I got all this shit up about what I think a motherfucker been through for the last 20 years, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's basically what we trying to decipher. Like, what you been through since you've been grown, and for some of y'all even before then, what the fuck you been doing? You know what I'm saying? And like, some people worry about sexual partners. That's not really necessarily something I worry about. But I personally care about how you are as a person, how you are in your head. You know what I'm saying? Like how you move, things that you do. You know what I'm saying? Things that you're interested in. It's just getting tough to like navigate all that shit because you just got so much other shit to equate and factor in and shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a time where I think life was a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? And if I would have found somebody in that time, like I would be navigating these more tougher times that we've been going through with everything that just life has been handing everybody. It'd be a lot easier if I had somebody that I was already solid with. You know, so
man, it's scary, and we are 41. Like, I ain't trying to be out here in the club at 60 with a velour suit on. Velour jogging suit on with some keys.
I don't give a fuck what happens. I don't know what happens. I'm never gonna be in a velour suit.
You hit 60, it's gonna be comfortable as shit. You're gonna be having one of them.
I'm not going there like a fat black mobster.
But the thing is, like, the older we get, the tougher it gets because like we're dating people in our age range, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like, damn, you still single? What you been through? Like what you what you were saying? Like, oh shit, I went through this. And so you got to damn near find somebody who kind of fed up with the shit just like you is. Like,
sometimes, like, I ain't gonna even lie. Sometimes you judge people based off of the shit they tell you they've been through. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you tell me you've been through some shit that's gonna make me think like, oh, this how you finna be acting, and you show like some early signs, like that's sometimes triggering enough to make them be like, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? But like, I shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying?
but that's
Christian said you gonna have a velour with the elastic waist.
Oh shit! I got that on now. These Nike joggers.
I think what you said though too, like like when you start seeing similar things happen in the relationship, because it's like you can tell me everything that you've been through, right? And I'm only listening to this and I want to know this because I need to see if those flags are still gonna pop up. I can come in with an open mind and be like, okay, cool, that's your past, bam, bam, boom, we rocking. But if you said you had an issue with cheating and then, you know what I'm saying, I'm seeing little shit pop up, I'm gonna look at you a little sideways. You know,
I think for Kay, when people getting to know each other these days, she said listening to understand versus just to respond. I don't think people are actually listening to who people are or what they've been through or things like that. They just want to say who they are right away. You know what I mean?
You don't even listen. I'm just playing.
And she said comprehension is key. No, but I think it's like people just want to tell about themselves. Nobody. A lot of these people don't even know their partner.
The thing is, though, we listen to what people tell us too, like
versus what they show.
The whole getting to know you process. I say this all the time when they be like, "We supposed to be getting to know each other." I am going to get to know you by being around you.
Right.
I don't want to hear what you got to tell me
because you probably got to rehearse. Right?
Yeah, you gonna give me the best version. It's a job interview. Yeah, you're gonna give me the best. Let me just be around you and like stuff like your favorite color and shit. Okay, cool. I need to know that. Right. But as far as character and all that type of stuff and how you move, you're gonna show me that, and you're gonna show me that quickly.
That's why I like when people be around me because I'm great at improv. I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? So why you rolling your eyes?
That's why I don't like. That's why I don't like going outside. I like to come to the crib and just hang out,
catch this vibe.
Yeah. Because then we ain't got the distractions of everything going on.
Rolling over here.
We ain't got the distractions of outside.
Cut that out. You gotta cut that out.
I'm just saying we gotta let me see you in the intimate setting so I can get to let me see you when we dealing with conflict. Let me see you.
Listen, you're gonna tell me anything. I kind of hate to even say this. Like I dated somebody who I was a friend with, and I felt like after dating her, like she was lying to me about who she was the whole time we was together. You know what I'm saying? And that's unfortunate. Like to think that like you were in a relationship with somebody and like you like confided in me things about your relationship at a time we were friends. Then down the line we messed with each other, and then like I started noticing like you were the problem probably in that situation.
Yeah, like
that's crazy. That's I ain't gonna say it's crazy, it's scary though. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't have a real grasp on like what the deal is.
Because every woman you meet is a good communicator.
Yeah, whether she is or not.
She holds herself accountable and she wants to be able to hold you accountable. She's trusting, all this shit. And I don't know if too many of them is that for real. Like, but they're gonna tell you that every female is a good communicator.
I don't say it, I'll just do it. A communication.
But you know how to, but you also know how to communicate. Like, and that's the thing. And that's what's the old phrase? What's understood don't gotta be explained.
Yeah.
If I gotta explain myself, there's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm sitting here telling you, like, no, look, I want you to hear this. Like what the fuck are you telling me this for?
Did I tell you I communicate well?
Yeah.
Listen up.
Motherfucker ain't said shit since motherfucker said that. That was the last thing you properly articulated.
I got a question. How do y'all feel about women that's always like in drama, messy? Like,
I'm good.
Even if she's like a different way in front of you, but maybe on Facebook she negative.
I'm good.
How do y'all talk about it collectively? Not just y'all, but do y'all hear
I don't talk about it. I don't sit around and say things like I don't want somebody who messy, but like I don't want somebody who messy, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that could be the shit you watch on TV, and like I won't hold that to you like as like everything, you know what I'm saying? But like shit you watch, shit you share, shit you look, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're into shit that is mess, like that's only gonna make me feel like that you're messy. And I'm pretty sure me waking up at your house one morning gonna tell me everything I need to know about you once you hop on that phone. Girl, I don't want to hear that shit.
For me personally, there's nothing attractive about my woman fighting.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No, there's a lot of women, older women these days, like they get off on that. Like being a bully, basically.
Yeah, there's nothing attractive to me about that. Like you saying, you sharing the shit, you sharing fight videos, you watching Love Island or whatever the fuck you watching.
I don't think I don't watch Love Island, but
that's a
I watch
slut bucket.
Oh, I haven't watched
it. Yeah, I don't watch it.
But I do watch some stuff, but it don't consume me though. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to be a basketball wife. Like
I just think it's just not. And I was having this conversation. Like it's like, all right, so everybody got that crazy side of the family, right? Where it's like, I'm not finna tell them niggas that this happened because they gonna go and act a fool. They gonna tear some shit up, and I don't want that for them because niggas, you all gonna get fucked up. I'll go to jail, all this type of shit. I can handle this. Y'all good. It's the same thing with my woman. There's certain things that I'm not gonna say to her, or I'm not gonna let get to her, because if I know it's gonna cause her to have that type of negative reaction, why would I bring that to her in the first place?
No, that's right.
Like, no, I agree with that. Sometimes I think it's because of our age too. But some of us, like, we'll get off the phone and we talking about something that's ladylike, gossipy a little bit. And it's like somebody got him, we'll get off the phone. But we got older and learn to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just pray that, I'm saying, I get in a relationship and I have a house big enough where I can separate myself from that. And not because what I'm saying, like it's
we still ladies.
Yeah, y'all still ladies, y'all. It's an outlet though. For y'all to sit and talk to each other about shit. But like, I don't want to hear that shit.
Don't tell me. I hate gossip.
Yeah.
I hate.
But it don't be extreme though. It might just be something like.
See, you trying to tell us now, and we don't want to hear the gossip. We don't want to hear it.
Like some men and women, they each other best friend in that instance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I had seen
one. It get real small. It can get real.
There's one video to do where she's on the phone talking to her friend and shit. He's like, "Ooh, like who is it?" Like, yeah. Get your bitch ass out the room, nigga. Like,
but he don't do all the time. Yeah, you want to be able to do that, which I do.
But niggas gossip just as much as females now, so I can see that, and I hate that too.
But not to the point where he like, what the fuck she wear? Like, hold on, what? Like,
niggas gossip a little different, but it's still gossip nonetheless.
But no, I'm saying if my man had got involved like that, then that would be an issue.
Yeah, and at my age, I'm a ignore. Like if some don't serve me well, I'll just ignore it. I don't feel like I gotta
ignore her.
Not her. I'm talking about like outside stuff, like to avoid drama.
What about like a mean girl mentality? Like when women are you see her how she move with her family or how she move with her friends. Did that make y'all feelings that way?
Yeah.
Like just real two-faced, real shady.
You saying as far as somebody I'm with?
Yeah, like that's your lady. And would you talk to her about it or would you just let it fly by?
I could. She wouldn't be like. Listen, you gotta be sweet. And like, I ain't saying you gotta be soft, but like you gotta be like a sweet person. Like that's like a requirement. Yeah. Maybe that's something I've never said before, but like you gotta be a sweet person. Like anybody who I've ever dated has always been sweet. Hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? It's always been like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody who's just overly. I joke about it, but I don't want no girl that's gonna like, hey, this play ain't right. Like, don't do that shit. Like, I'm good on that. Like,
politely.
If we can politely like, hey, this ain't what we wanted. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you gotta put some extra energy in that shit, like
a motherfucker that can't turn that off is the worst. I hate niggas. I enjoy niggas at the same time, but in certain settings, I hate niggas because and I can't be with a person like that. Like,
man, my homie was talking about he went on a date with this girl. He was just like, she's just so ghetto. Like, she's fine, but she's so ghetto. Like, and he was like, she just was doing shit. She was talking to people and shit. Like at the next table, like he just like, dog. He was like, I just couldn't believe like she acted like this. And he's like, but I should have seen it. You know what I'm saying? Because like she gives that energy, like.
Talking to people like what? Talking to people like
this is why the first date can't be outside. This is why I'm saying.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can't be.
I don't even know how you gonna act outside.
You can't be outside when that nigga asks for scrimps.
Yeah.
Oh, she was like that.
Shit. I mean, it's right along the same lines. Yeah. And it's just like
talking to people while they trying to enjoy their food. Stop.
Like, oh, what's that? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I'm like, chill.
Act like you've been here before, G.
Yeah. Like that's definitely uncalled for. Marco, I said horrible people.
All right. Well, it's been an hour.
It has?
Mm-hmm.
Man, it felt like it's been a long hour.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know why. I feel like it's been a long episode.
For real?
Yeah. Maybe we ain't got other guests here, you know what I'm saying? Like we
ain't got people in here lying and shit.
This is what the truth looks like. You know what it look like. This is what we talk the truth.
Shout out to the truth.
Yeah, everybody walking in their purpose. It's great around here.
I want to do a little plug. I'm really starting to take my real estate journey seriously. You know, I'm working on some things, and you know, if anybody interested,
I think I got a
you know, I'll be you know, I've actually closed a couple deals recently, so you know, I've been kind of just moving, doing my thing, and you know, trying to get going a little more. So you know,
shout out to you.
That's all I got. Tell me what you got.
Man, I just want to shout out my kids. I appreciate my kids. I got some of the dopest kids in the world.
What they do for your birthday?
They ain't do shit.
We're leading into that.
No, they just dope. They just dope.
Ain't that dope? They got
They told me happy birthday. That was enough for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just dope. And so shout out to my kids. Shout out to my woman. Shout out to my parents. Shout out to my sister, my nieces, everybody.
He had a great weekend. He's so smiley.
I'm just happy.
That's good.
I'm happy.
So y'all check in with John. We're gonna get him some flyers and stuff going on.
Yeah.
And y'all want to buy a house, some commercial property?
I'll take you some orange photos. Once I get my pictures, I'm sorry, and I'm going on the billboard.
Billboards are so expensive, Luke.
You got
the plug?
Huh?
They are so expensive.
You know, we figure. I know some
people.
Yeah, I know some people.
All right. Well, this was a wonderful episode. I think it actually gave some people some insight, some relationship tips. And y'all have a wonderful night. Y'all want to say bye?
Bye.
Oh, I thought you did.
I thought you did.